And welcome back. We are back and we're moving now into our second segment for the morning. This one is all about Belizean Artists being signed to one of the biggest record labels in the world. We're talking here Universal Music Group. Whoa, this is big. Now, to tell us all about how the signing was or what it means and what it's going to mean for them is none other than Supa G Martinez. He's in with us, T.Y. Linares, along with Stig the Artist. My brothers, good morning and welcome.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Yeah, there you go. You know, Supa during the break, Paul made mention of something, and
we have to bust this myth, John.
Yeah, we have to
Go
do
ahead.
it. Well, Supa, we were told that you don't take your shades off because when people look in your eyes, they turn hudut. That true?
I have to. I love it.
Let's get on into it, guys. Let's get on into it. And I see Stig on the screen. Let's start with Stig. Stig the Artist, my brother. Once again, good morning. We had you on like I think last week, but thereafter,
I feel like I work. I feel like I work at Channel 5 at this point.
But you had your stint. But guys, so last week, social media blew up by storm when they heard about this signing. So much so a few people were saying, "No man, this can't true. This is not true. This is big." Stig the Artist, tell us, what is this signing about? How did you find out that you were going to be one of the artists signed? What does it mean, my brother?
It means a lot, man. I am grateful that I am one of the artists in this situation that I can go and represent Belize because I know what I'm capable of. I know my goals. I know my way of thinking. I know, the way I am as a person and what I can be and what I want to be. So this means a lot. And a while back, Shine had mentioned it to us. I want to see it come to life before I even make any kind of announcement. And now that it has happened, all praises to Shine. All praises to God, but gotta give the man the roses. So respect to Shine, man. Not only for myself, but for the rest of the artists and for the country. I'm pretty sure everybody feel the same way I feel. Very grateful.
Indeed. Let's jump to T.Y. T.Y., talk to us. How do you feel about this?
Everybody. Well, this is our new era of music, and we say a lot of artists came along with, a lot of great artists came, Paul Labora, and the Palace program of different artists with Linares, and the people that actually paved this way today, open the doors for the artists there, to lead up to the Supa G again, our general. I'm really proud of this among artists there with Supa G, a different artists, and general respect see away always, because watch your man for a small part TV with the punta, with the agree with the punta, where they go down. This door open like this, especially to Shine our multi-platinum recording artists, and people can't take that away from a man. Yeah. No care what they do, no care how much dirt they try to show. And our brother name, I proud to say we're black man, all of we as black man in this country, they try to be independent, and that's what UMG Records do to us. They allow we to be independent artists, and I start with the work at UMG to an international level now, whereby our songs going international, everything is distributed the right way, where it's supposed to be for international stage, and I'm very excited for it, especially someone like me where my song already been international in the Caribbean, so I look forward for the thing. I'm excited now for ready for work. I'm ready for grind. I'm ready for work. I got a lot of material. Album ready, stock up. So I'm ready.
Yeah. Supa G, you're one of the more senior artists here. All respects, all respects and kudos to you. I personally respect your craft as a young man. I could see how you've contributed many laughs and many good times to myself, to my family, to my friends. So there's many cases where a party isn't a party without a 1 and 2 Supa G songs, right?
3 and 4.
Once you start, that's it. You can't leave that. Supa, speak to us about how you became involved in this signing.
Yeah, well, way back, I've never taken my eyes off the prize.
Yeah.
I've never stopped believing that even at this age, I always knew that it's just a matter of time something like this happen.
Yeah.
You know, I trust in a God, and I always pray that, you know, when the time comes that I'm prepared.
Yeah.
And I've been recording music I've been in the business for like almost 30 years.
Wow.
Recording as a solo artist from 2001, preparing myself for this, you know, and I feel so good that as a senior artist, I one of the senior artists along with their young cats. You know, we have a lot of talent. You know, we have the energy, and today amongst them to be a part of this crew where we get signed. And again, big up to Shine, thanks, Shine Barrow and Universal, because without him, this never may have possible. You know, kudos to the man. And I feel so good for them among their young artists to represent Belize.
All right, so let's get on, and I'll keep you there, Supa G. Let's get on into the nitty-gritty of this this signing. What does it constitute? What's the nitty-gritty of it? What's the grind of this contract?
Yeah, for me, it's a distribution deal. I always say from way back, when the time comes for a sign with a label, I don't want to sign no 360 contract. I don't want to give up my whole rights, my life to any record label. So when Shine came up with this, that okay, the label, they basically want to do a distribution deal. I say, okay, this is right up my lane, because I've rejected labels before who want to sign me up because somehow they deal with and they come with that never were right deal for me, you know. So when this came about with this distribution deal, I jumped on it quick. With this, I own 100% of my master. I own most of my publishing. So it couldn't be a better deal than this.
So you make the music.
I know a lot of people on Facebook talking, yo, the label I own, the label I own everything. No, we own our master.
So you make your own music. You invest in making your own music, your video and whatnot, and then what? You distribute it to them, and they distribute it out.
They distribute it. So we do the recording, carry the master to them, give them the master, and they take it over from there.
Wow.
But we own the master, just the duplication of the music and selling it online. That's what they're in charge of. But the master is ours. Most of the publishing is ours.
Let me ask Stig TY, how is this different, this distribution deal? Because I've heard the criticism, and I have to ask, how is this different from distributing your music on
Different
streaming platforms?
Yes, Spotify, iTunes, and whatnot.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
I'm sure it cost you somewhere around $50 Belize per se to upload your music to these streaming sites that has millions of followers across the globe. What's the difference?
Well, I feel like the differences are like we have YouTube now. But our big YouTube are free. You know, pay $1 to upload a song for YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube are like the new world now. Everything you go, everything there for YouTube. Understand me? So like when they do the distribution on the different platforms, all the artists supposed to believe SoundCloud again are free. SoundCloud are free. Most of these platforms are free. So all the platforms give away by label like Supa G, so a label like that now are really you could sign to a label, but they were own you. You will be a slave to a record label basically. So this is an opportunity it give you like a place to be independent. We are continuing to do we are be for your own boss. Everything are legit for we, but at the same time we are distribute to our international level on the world market. You know, different parts of United States, in the Caribbean, how it's supposed to be. You are getting percentage, the label are getting for their percentage, and this is a big move. You know, the people not a chance with the people. They say a lot of people they try misconcept the whole thing. Oh, read a thing, good man, there's a chance. This is a distribution deal. You do it one thing, we are continue with one thing. With that, we will get a percentage, we will get our percentage, and we come out for what we make. You need to put in the work. We come out for what you make. That's the way you do. So you work hard, play hard. You work slow, you get paid low.
Yeah.
Stig, your thoughts on this, brother?
Listen, I believe that all these artists who are signed are artists who have been working, like Shine said, who have been working, who have material out. You know, Supa G, name speak for itself. He have hundreds of songs.
Music, yeah.
TY got a lot of videos and songs and a lot of hits. Deja and Marlon Vance and myself. You can't say we know the work. However, we don't have the reach. Belize have what? The most abroad and in Belize, I'd say 800,000 or maybe a million people.
Maybe a million, yeah.
The most,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? What then they do, they basically give we a bigger reach, than a reach where we can't reach. They basically what pay for stuff we can't pay for, put we in platforms we necessarily can't do, because a lot of the stuff, for example, a lot of songs that they get more forward with, we do spend some, as much as the views are authentic, we do spend money on promotion, and that's not a lot. But in our eyes, a lot, because we don't have that kind of money there. Now, what they would do that stuff that we can't really do. And radio stations, we don't even have links to. Spotify playlists, we don't even know about, you know?
Yeah, it's I mean, UMG is a huge deal in terms of the music industry. And you're right, I could see how this boosts your reach, in the sense that if you seek to distribute your music on a streaming platform, it's you doing it by yourself versus having this world-renowned organization carry your music to audiences.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. You guys know about the page on Instagram and YouTube, Hip Hop Belize?
Yes.
You guys ever heard about
Yes.
it? All right. How many young artists now got a Hip Hop Belize and say, yo guys, can you drop this? Can you drop this song for me? Why? Because they feel like they don't have enough following and enough reach. And if they can do that, imagine us still not global artists, still necessarily only big in a certain region, getting this deal from a far bigger company. So definitely, man.
It helps. It helps your status. It helps your status. I mean, it's like you have a trip to Placencia, and you either arrive on a Shaw bus, no offense to Shaw bus, or on a private jet, right? Instantly people want to question who they on that private jet.
Yeah.
Who lands?
Yeah.
So this is a private jet status.
This is a private jet status.
It's true.
Right. So what?
Listen, guys.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Say.
Nah, man, I say, listen, Dave Chappelle said, right? Social media is not a real place. I really and truly don't really pay mind to any criticism, any bad criticism. I really and truly don't. I don't even use social media as much as people think, because that's not a real place. I all about love and positivity. So big ups to everybody. We're happy for we, and we want to see we win.
Yeah. There are artists out there though that in a sense may benefit from the fact that eyes will be on Belize. Would you speak to that in terms of encouraging other artists that are on the ground working in Belize right now? A TY, Supa G.
Yeah, Supa G should be the guy for that.
Yeah, I mean, with this platform, this global reach we have now, the door is already open.
Right. Now
they just walk in and maintain that discipline, or carry to a notch higher, because we representing Belize now on a global stage. So, and I think like what Stig said, the artists then will get signed up, artists will have the acts together, artists we've been pushing, and artists we've been pushing in a positive way and represent Belize well. Yeah. So we just need to keep that going and keep on representing this beautiful country well and bring out the hits, because the door is already open now. That just we for walk through it.
I think one of the things that people would have thought as well, especially being signed to a label, that you're actually given gigs elsewhere. You're given international gigs. These people are actually going to work for you to make sure that, one, your music is being pushed, and two, that you're actually being seen on the international stage performing live. Is there any such thing within this contract?
Yes. We have shows. I mean, Shine have shows already planned for next year. You mentioned it, but we're not getting into details yet about their live shows outside of Belize. But also the beauty about this also is that, for example, I've been trying to do a collab with some major artists for years. You know, I able to get a collab with Marshall. You know, I wrote music for bands in Honduras, but on a more bigger level, through this label, we already have the connection for collab with major artists. I know I mentioned the names, but already some big artists where we are able to collab with because they are signed to this to Universal Records. So this really will benefit us, not just us having music out there, but able to collab, you know, and meet different artists who are already made it to the top, you know, to talk with and get that guidance from them.
Now, TY, in order to distribute, in order for UMG to have something to distribute, there must be something created. This agreement requires that you have products, that you have songs, that you have records for them to distribute. TY, if you would speak to the extra grind and motivation that you must now have.
Well, you know, like for me, not change. I've been the grind, like all the artists where they on this platform, you know, where they are right now, like where Stig and Supa G, so, you know, we've been the grind, you know, not change, you know, and that's what extra grind, like the artists there where they right now, that the artists there, but speaking about myself, you know, not change, you know, you are said that what I said that raw dancehall for me, but positive in a positive kind of way. So my image not change, my song not change, not change. I want to show the world Belize. I want to show the world south side of Belize, where I come from, you know. Not change me. I want to show the world G, you know, shop. South side, Gill Street, George Street. So my thing was stay how you stay, at the same time to a positive and upliftment music for the ghetto youths, you know, especially from the place where I come from. You understand me? I go a long way, man, you know, and you know, from the grime and from the mud, you know, but I've been dead. A lot of people dead around me. A lot of my cousins are dead. You know, a lot of friends I know died. And like, if you're in a position like this right now, you just have to work harder. I know I can't look back. I have my kids there now. You know, I have my family, and that's positive movements. You know, positive movement. Continue to work, keep a positive mind. I believe in a God, and push out the best material I could push out for Belize. I represent my country and my community.
Easy. You know, we definitely had you on a few times, TY, and you did mention about your collaboration with people like Popcorn and them. Are those things still going on? And after this signing, have they reached out to you to, you know, give you early kudos and say they want to work with you?
Yo, of course, you have an unruly, not change, you know. You know me, Popcorn, good friends, you know. I have a lot of records over that side, you know. I have a few stuff over there, you know, with Unruly Camp COA, and they reach out to me. They're really proud of me, you know. With the work pass, certain thing I want to talk about right now because we got things in the pipeline, but see where to I continue to do me, you know. I'm a person that dependent on people. I continue to make my grind, my song. In the end of the day, nobody can do it for you, nobody can help you get big. Only you could do it for yourself. Like what Shane Victor said, you have to continue to grind. I can't wait for nobody else say this feature, that feature. I want to show the world my song. I was able to stand up for my own, I defend my own, I have my nation behind my back. About my country.
Stig, you have a catalog of music, as do TY and Supa G. Does this distribution deal include, Stig, some of the tracks that you already have, or is it that you'll now have to create new tracks, new records?
No, it's a new deal. You know, today is a new day, so it's new music. I'll be working on an album, so a lot of people are with Stig when you drop this album, right? This is the time, and lot of new music. Maybe I do pull some old stuff, but stuff in the sense of unreleased stuff that you guys haven't heard.
Yeah.
And the producers, do you get to select which producer you're working with?
I'm at first one team always, man. You know, DJ Perf, big up yourself. I recently started working with Randy Sutherland. And same way, we're gonna try our best to include a lot of younger producers because Belize full of talent. So, but same camp, you know, manager keeps the same riches, same DJ Perf is still on the team. You know, I still have Dando around me and World Four and all them guys.
So, what's the span of this contract? Is it a lifelong thing, a few years? What's the lifespan of it?
For me, I got albums I need to get done, which I'm excited about.
How much?
What's the lifespan of the contract? Is it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? How long is the contract for?
Well, I have a couple albums. Let me just say I have a couple albums. It's not lifetime. I just have a couple albums I need to
produce. All right,
to get done.
And then you go from there. Supa. Final words are yours, my brother. It like Stig mentioned, it is a new day, and things are actually rolling, and it seems to it's only going to get better for you guys. What are your thoughts? Final words are yours.
Yeah, I'm going to mention also, I mean, my style, what I've been asked to do is to keep that Super G crossover style. Like, for example, parting, kick off, Wadanele, you know, and I wouldn't want to be a part of anything where I can't bring my Belizeanness to it. So I'm glad that, you know, they say exactly where it is set up. So that they were there. You know, I will never stop being Super G. And also, every year before November, I have to come up with my Punta Hardcore Punta November track. You know.
All right. Supa, thank you.
Somebody?
Yeah, go ahead.
Big up somebody.
Go ahead,
definitely.
Final words.
Do this right, and that's why big up my supervisor, Mr. Apellono. Big up myself. I come up on the shift right. And the past man I said, yo, boss, I'm going to do an interview now. So I big up Mr. Apellono Customs Department. The whole of Customs Department was supporting me. And also I big up my supervisor, Mr. Apellono, my whole family, my whole team, man. And big up Channel 5, say away.
Big up yourself, TY.
Easy TY, Stig the Artist, Super G. Thank you guys for joining us this morning to break down what the signing was like and how it's going to be. Thank you. All right.
Such a great conversation.
I know, right? Yeah. So we're about to take a break. When we come back, we'll be having in the Belize Stock Service as they'll be providing us an update to the launch of their Artis Belize. What is it? What's going on with it? We'll tell you exactly what's going on there when we